Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we got a special video breaking down the Star Wars Celebration announcements. We got three new Star Wars films announced, and I could not be more excited. We're going to talk about that right after this. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel as we are approaching 250 subscribers. Those of you that are new to the channel, thank you for subscribing. I truly appreciate it as I continue to learn my way around YouTube and make better quality videos. For all of you guys, thank you for joining on the journey. Now let's talk about these huge Star Wars announcements. Of course, today was the kickoff of the annual celebration of Star Wars. This year's takes place in England. I know a lot of content creators are over there that I like watching. Star Wars Explained is over there for one of them, and it's just the news that came out today. I was expecting some pretty big news, but the news that came out today just rocked my socks. Of course, we got the Ahsoka trailer that dropped, which I thought was going to come tomorrow, but it came out today. Make sure you go check out my trailer reaction that is up right now. And the thing we're here to talk about right now is these three new films that were announced. The first one I want to talk about is one that we all kind of assumed was coming, and that is the Dave Filoni directed wrap up of the Mandoverse. Essentially, it's going to tie in all this stuff from Mandalorian, Book of Boba Fett, Ahsoka, Skeleton Crew. It's all gonna coalesce into this one film that's coming probably like 2026. I think we're probably gonna, we're in Mando season 3 right now. We're gonna get Ahsoka and Skeleton Crew later this year, and then next fall we're probably gonna get Mando season 4. I would have to assume, and then I don't know, maybe we'll get Mando season 4 in like the beginning of 2025. That way there's only like a year and a half or so of wait before we get to this big movie. Or hell, maybe, I don't know, maybe we get a second season of Ahsoka or a second season of Skeleton Crew. But nonetheless, I think this movie will probably land in the winter there of 2026. And this movie is very exciting. I can't wait to see how all this stuff that we've been watching for a couple years now all ties together, and it's nice to see Star Wars kind of having a plan similar to like the earlier Marvel days. That's really cool to see, and I am very excited for that one. The first one that will come out, though, coming out in 2025, is the one that was partially written by Damon Lindelof, and now it's being written by the guy that does Peaky Blinders, Stephen Knight, who I'm also a big fan of, so it's very exciting. And that is a Rey Skywalker film. It's not just going to be focused on Rey, but she is going to be in the film, and she's going to be rebuilding the Jedi Academy. Now that's exciting. I see a lot of people on Twitter being like, "Oh, that's kind of a crappy idea." Why? Why is that a crappy idea? Do you not want the Jedi to come back? Do you not want a new era ushered into Star Wars? Like, I'm someone that really likes Rey Skywalker as a character. I like her. She was one of my favorite parts of all three sequel films. In some of those films, I do not like, but she was one of my favorite parts of all of them. Do I think the end decision of naming her Rey Skywalker was kind of lame? Yeah, I do. That's one of the parts of Rise of Skywalker that I do not like, but nothing we can do about it. That doesn't make her like a crappy character all of a sudden. Like, she still had all that character stuff. I still like Rey. I love Daisy Ridley. I think she's a great actress, and she's my personal pick to play Lara Croft. So like, I'm down for this. I'm very excited. I'm very curious to see if our little man Grogu shows up in it, but with it coming out before the end of all the Mandoverse stuff, I don't know if they will want to do that, just because, that'll pretty much confirm that he doesn't die in the movie that comes out after this. But I think it would be cool to see Grogu show up in this film helping out, because he'll be like 90 some years old, like 94 years old or something, and that's around the time Yoda started training Jedi, so Grogu could definitely be there helping out. I just don't know if they will. Maybe if this one gets a sequel, maybe he'll show up in that one and help Rey train the future generation of the Jedi. But this one I'm very excited for. It's going to be coming out first in December of 2025. Very excited, very excited. I love Daisy Ridley, so I can't wait to see where this goes. I'm curious if any of the other characters come back. Do we get an appearance from Finn? Do we get an appearance from Poe, who was my favorite character out of those three new main characters in the sequel trilogy? Do we maybe see a Force Ghost, Ben Solo, show up in this? I think we'll probably see some Force Ghost. Whether we get to see Luke, Leia, let's not see Han Solo. Let's not see Force Ghost Han Solo again. But I think we could possibly see Force Ghost Ben Solo. I think that would be kind of a cool way to bring Adam Driver back into the fold after Rise of Skywalker. Now, The third film that was announced is the one that I personally am most excited for, and I think it will come out probably the latest. I think this one will probably come out like December 2027, which, god damn, that seems so far away, but this is definitely the one I'm most excited for. James Mangold, the man that brought us Logan, the man that brought us Ford versus Ferrari, the man that brought us 310 to Yuma, the man that is bringing us Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny here in just 2 months. That looks incredible, by the way, has announced that he is going to be making a film about the first Jedi and how they, learn to use the Force, how they learn about the Force, and that sounds fascinating. He's describing it as like biblical and just, oh my goodness, that just chills my nips. That just gets me all sorts of warm and fuzzy downstairs, if you know what I'm saying. That film sounds incredible. I can't wait to see what he cooks up, and I think all these films are actually going to happen. Lucasfilm has this history of films not happening. I think all three of these will happen, but I think this one will definitely happen because he clearly has a good relationship with Lucasfilm, because I think he turned out a great movie for them with Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, so I can't wait for this one. And he also confirmed, not really Star Wars related, but he confirmed that he's also writing and directing Swamp Thing, which James Gunn has confirmed, and he said he's working on both simultaneously, so we know the next two films of one of the best directors working today, James Mangold, and I can't wait. I'm so excited for all three of these films. I'm glad Star Wars finally has a plan. They showed off that big timeline thing with all the different eras. Great. I can't wait to see what they cook up. I can't wait to see how all these different things tie in. Star Wars is my jam. I love Marvel, I love DC, but Star Wars has always been my favorite, and it's been kind of a bummer to see like the films and stuff kind of lacking lately. The Mandalorian, this last episode, was a huge bummer for me personally. I did not enjoy it. So I'm so happy to see Star Wars coming back in full force. I do think all three of these films are going to happen. Very curious that everyone thought that Taika Waititi's Star Wars film was going to be officially showed off and confirmed and talk about what it's about. No mention of it at all. No, like, Taika's working on his film. Nothing. No, nothing. So I wonder if that's not happening anymore after the, divided reaction to Thor, Love and Thunder. I love Taika Waititi. Love and Thunder is the only film of his that I do not like, so I'd be down to watch a Star Wars movie, but I'd almost kind of rather him kind of focus on his own original stuff, like the soccer film he's got coming out with Michael Fassbender. Like, that stuff gets me excited. And also, not mentioned, it was the Sean Levy Star Wars film. I do think that one's going to happen. I truly do. I just think he's got a lot on his plate right now. He's making Deadpool 3 right now. Stranger Things is wrapping up. He's heavily involved over there. So I just think Sean Levy's really busy right now, and he's signed the contract to make the Star Wars film, but he probably hasn't even started writing it or anything at this juncture. So I think that one's just farther off. But I do think these three films are very exciting, very much looking forward to all three of them, and I can't wait to see the future of Star Wars. I can't wait to see what else gets announced this weekend. We probably are going to get Bad Batch Season 3 confirmed. Maybe we get I think a Tales of the Sith mini-series would be cool, like the Tales of the Jedi we got, I think it was last year, so I'm so excited for Star Wars right now, if you guys can't tell. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel as we keep talking about Star Wars. I don't know if I'm going to have another video out tomorrow. It depends on what gets shown, because we already got the Ahsoka trailer, so we'll have to see. But I might be back tomorrow with another video. If not, I'll probably have a video on Monday, covering everything that happened in the last few days of Star Wars Celebration. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. It truly means the world to me. Your support does. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys right here next time.